Good morning, I'm the Rev'd Steven Page from St. Patrick's Anglican Church. This month, with the Olympics going strong in London, England, I'm using some past Olympic moments to inspire and illustrate our daily devotions. Today, let's go back to the 1996 Summer Olympic Games. They were held in Atlanta, Georgia, in the United States, and that year was the first time that women's football, or soccer, was a full medal event. When the final game arrived, it was between the host U.S. team on the one hand, and on the other, a strong team from China. The two squads had met in the group stage, and they had played to a 0-0 draw. But for the gold medal game, the teams were pumped, the stands were packed, more than 76,000 screaming fans took in the final game, the gold medal match. And after some initial back and forth, the Americans scored the first goal in the game's 19th minute. Mia Hamm, who had a storied soccer career and has appeared in more than 250 international games playing for the U.S. national team, she drilled a shot on goal, and Chinese keeper Gao Hong dove, but it was beyond her grasp. But the ball bounced off the left post and stayed out. Fortunately, the bounce went to Shannon McMillan, one of the leading goal scorers of the Olympic tournament, in fact, and she knocked it into the net. 1-0 USA. However, that lead did not hold up. In the 32nd minute of the match, still in the first half, the American goalkeeper Brianna Scurry, she made a mistake and she found herself out of position. And Scurry could not scurry back into play quickly enough, and midfielder Sun Wen of China netted the equalizer. The teams were therefore tied 1-1 at the half. Well, after the break, in the 68th minute, which is about midway through the second half, Mia Hamm again figured in on a scoring play. She worked a give-and-go pass that opened up some room for defender Joy Fawcett, who then found forward Tiffany Milbrett in close, and she put it by the Chinese keeper. Goal! 2-1 USA at that point. And the teams, they played a clean game the rest of the way, even as the Chinese pressed for the equalizer. But in the 89th minute, with the game nearly over, Mia Hamm was hurt. A slip of the foot hurt her ankle, and coach Tony DiCicco sent in Karen Gabera to take Hamm's place for that final minute plus any extra time that they might play. Well, the clock reached full time, and the Norwegian referee blew the whistle, and the Americans claimed the first women's soccer gold medal. The fans in the packed stadium, they celebrated, as you can imagine. The players on the field, they celebrated. And Mia Hamm celebrated too. The team doctor and one of the trainers carried her to the center of the field, where she, with her teammates, could revel in what they had achieved. Hamm, despite a great game, had a slip of the foot and suffered an injury as a result. But when she most needed it, she was helped by others. Her teammates played a great game. One teammate came into the game and took Hamm's place, giving her a break and a chance to heal. And then for the big celebration, a couple other people stepped in and made sure that Hamm was rightly included in the festivities. Sometimes we try to stand firm in life. We think that we have the strength and the balance we need to stand on our own 2 feet and face all that life throws at us. But there are times that our foot slips. Our grip on the precarious ledge of life weakens. We fall, maybe just on our rump, or maybe in a way that causes a lot of emotional and spiritual pain as well. But in the midst of life's slips, remember that God is there. Listen to the psalmist who wrote, "When I said, 'My foot is slipping,' your unfailing love, O Lord, supported me. When anxiety was great within me, your consolation brought me joy." God surrounds us with divine love, especially in our tough times. It may come as we sit and pray or as we read the Bible. It may come through the love and care of another person, someone close to us who can pick us up and carry us forward, emotionally maybe, or spiritually, or maybe even physically. Trust in God. Make room in your life for God. And notice that when life beats us up and we slip, When we call out, God is there, just as the experience of the psalmist was. God is there supporting us, surrounding us with others. For St. Patrick's Church, I'm Stephen Page.